connection. Command interface enabled. Requesting new heading.
I always find myself playing with the gadgets in this ship and getting lost for days playing with buttons. I also have a feeling that I'm going to be scan happy for a while. There's quite a bit to scan. But either way, let me take a moment to say hello and welcome everyone to Metroid Prime 3. If you are a returning viewer, I appreciate the long time support. If you're new, which I suspect a good bit of you are because I opened a Facebook page for my quote-unquote brand.
Unidentified vessel, please switch to a secure radio frequency and transmit your identity code. We are standing by.
I think I'm doing the wrong gadget. Yeah, this is just a bioscan. I've opened the wrong device. Yeah, I imagine a lot of folks are probably newer to the channel, to my content, because I've been reaching out more and trying to advertise more. But this is Metroid Prime 3. This is the third entry in the Prime series. And, Metroid is my main...
Transmission verified. Greetings, Samus. We welcome you on behalf of the Galactic Federation.
I guess I could just leave it at that. Metroid is my main.
Proceed to the command ship Olympus. You've been cleared for docking bay 5. Welcome back, Samus.
I feel like Retro Studios did an amazing job on this game. It's definitely a little lengthier than its two predecessors, and it was a really fun play. I think I may have played it once and a half back in the day, maybe twice. So it's been years since I've played through it, so this is kind of getting a refresher course here. And this was the Metroid Prime 1 and 2 were GameCube games, as to where Prime 3 was a Wii title, so they had a lot they could do with it being a newer console. Now, the Wii remote, despite being motion control, had a lot of issues. So Nintendo released a peripheral that connected to the bottom of the Wii remote called the Motion Plus. Later Wii remotes had it built in. That's what we'll be using. And it's true.
Please calibrate your weapon by shooting these targets.
Now, anybody that's watched my content in the past knows that sometimes I emulate games to cut down on production costs for the show.
Samus, welcome to the flagship Olympus. Admiral Dane is waiting for you in the briefing room. I will upload the location to you now.
But this is not one of them. I purchased Prime Trilogy here digitally in the Wii U eShop on an actual Wii U console. So we'll be playing a legit copy of this. Mainly because I don't skimp on Metroid. Secondly, it's really hard to emulate Wii U games and Wii games in general. Because I was I wanted to play Animal Crossing City Folk, and I couldn't quite get it to work the way I wanted because it's hard to emulate motion controls. I think you can get it at like GameStop for 14 bucks now, but I don't want to spend any money on older titles when a new Animal Crossing is supposed to come out this year in 2019, so I'd rather wait.
Sorry, I'm on duty. I can't talk now.
Sorry, he's on duty. He cannot talk now. Speaking of GameStop, our local GameStop opened in 2011? 2010? Something like that. And today's the last day. They're closing our store location here. And as soon as I'm done working here this morning, I'm gonna run up there. I need to purchase a physical copy of Other Rim. I think you can get it digitally in the eShop on the Wii U for like $20, but I think I can get it at GameStop for like $7. So, and it's we're gonna need it for next year because it's kinda a sequel to Super Metroid, which we'll play again towards the end of the year when we hit our 3rd anniversary. Keeping up with doing each Metroid in chronological order. Well, kinda. I guess I screwed up the ordering. According to the internet, Metroid Prime 1, 2, and 3 takes place after 1 but before 2. And we were able to squeeze Prime 1 and 2 in before 2, but not Prime 3. Now, I can go in and actually add the entirety of our Prime 3 playthrough. I can add these videos into the playlist ahead of Metroid 2, but they're not being physically released in that order, so that's okay though.
The pirate attacks must have the old man nervous. Looks like he's getting ready for a full-scale invasion.
Just so scan happy.
Fighters were scrambled was during the Horus Rebellion.
That was some nasty business.
I have a feeling this will be worse.
That was some nasty business, he says. Okay, there we go.
Duties to perform. We'll have to talk later.
I was trying to figure out how to talk to him, but you have to wait for the prompt to come up. Alright, I guess we're just gonna head up here. Now, as far as the playthrough is concerned, I'm not going to scan and...
I'm sorry, I'm on duty. I can't talk right now.
Well, first of all, I'm not going to scan everything. We're going to miss some things. But I'm also not going to scan and read all of the logbook entries like I did in the previous 2 Metroid Primes. What they did with this game is when you scan something and get a logbook entry or a lore entry or whatever, it moves it to a separate menu so you don't have to read it immediately. And used to drop Marines into combat zones. Okay, so yeah, I'll try and read what I feel is important, and definitely with monsters, bosses, things like that, I'll read their entries. But if we took the time to read everything that they put into this game, this playthrough would be hundreds of episodes long, probably. I know I'm scan happy at the moment, but I'm just trying to get my legs back under me and try to remember what's essential and what's not essential to scan. Press for access code. And see, with this game, there's a lot of Samus's hand stuff. Pushing buttons with her finger, grabbing levers and pulling them to you and pushing them back and turning them. Something you can do with motion controls. Which was very annoying trying to play this natively on the Wii as a standalone title because the motion controls were garbage, but they've improved over time. Is his name Gore? He's also a bounty hunter that the Federation has called on. We're not the only ones here today. Biohazard scanner. I guess just like airport security, we've got to be scanned. Makes sense.
You'll need to pull that lever toward you to enter the containment area. Please step into the containment area to begin the security scan. Initiating DNA verification. number 13576. Identified as bounty hunter Samus Aran. Preparing biohazard scan. Please approach the scan terminal.
We are clean. We have nothing to hide.
Scan complete. No hazardous material detected. Samus, you are cleared for the command bridge.
The first Federation capital ship designed to use... okay. Yeah, we've got to get to the Aurora unit stuff, and I've got to explain all that to you guys. Battleships this class have similar size due to the presence of viewer units. Space crew sports use more battles are powered by few. Express extreme value of the Federation. So this ship has an Aurora unit aboard. The Aurora units are essentially what Mother Brain. Remember Mother Brain? It's a huge bio supercomputer. It'll get explained later in better detail. Provides means to communicate with. Okay. He's working. There's so much to scan.
Aren't you Samus Aran? It's an honor to meet you.
Honor to meet her, huh? And of course, can we talk about Nintendo making the announcement a few weeks ago to they've scrapped the development of Metroid Prime 4, and they're going, well, they haven't just scrapped the development, they scrapped the current development. They're going to go back and start development all over again from scratch with Retro Studios, which they should have been consulting from the beginning. I mean, in a way, I hate to just keep putting Metroid Prime games on Retro Studios and say, here, you created this, you do it. But apparently it wasn't up to Nintendo's standards, or it wasn't meeting their standards, so they had to scrap what they had so far on it. Which, some people were mad. I get it, some people are entitled little shits, but I had no problem with it. I commend Nintendo for coming forth publicly and saying, we screwed up, but we want to make a quality product, and we're gonna try harder. That just makes me love them even more. And I'm already a Nintendo fanboy. Storytelling 101 makes me feel that here in a bit, this room is going to be ripped asunder in a battle scene. I mean, yeah, I know it will be because I played this game before, but the atmosphere is telling me that shit's gonna get real before long. Let's talk to this guy and see what's up.
Admiral Dane has ordered me to remind you that suit maintenance and data backup should be done before the meeting. There's a recharge station at the other side of the walkway.
Yes, soy. Oh, we're not getting in there. It's behind these crates, isn't it? Good old save station. This save station is really aesthetically pleasing to me. I like that. Alright, here's usually where I would cut the episode and say, "I see you tomorrow, guys," but we've only been running for roughly 15 minutes-ish, 16 minutes, so
You're good to go. Admiral Dean is waiting in...
we're gonna make this a legit episode length of 20 minutes. 20 minutes is my preferred episode runtime. Even though YouTube doesn't currently favor series, long-running series. Series? Alright, shh, cutscene.
Andreda, enough. Looks like everyone's here now. Before I begin the briefing, let me introduce 242, the flagship's Aurora unit.
Ah, an organic supercomputer. Fascinating. It's my understanding that the Galactic Federation's core network is comprised of such units.
That is correct, Core. And we serve as the network's master control. However, currently the network is down.
That seems inefficient.
But necessary. You see, 7 days ago, we discovered that all Aurora units were infected with an unknown virus. We were forced to bring the network down. Fortunately, our scientists were quickly able to devise a vaccine.
Unit 242 was the first AU to receive the vaccine. We were able to completely purge the virus.
Where did this virus come from?
We believe the virus is of space pirate origin. 4 months ago, the GFS Valhalla went missing while on a training mission in the Klar Nebula. The ship's logs revealed that they were attacked by a space pirate raiding vessel.
What is the logic in disrupting a Federation training mission?
They're pirates. How could they resist a prize like that?
That never would have happened if I'd been there.
Then it's a shame you weren't. The pirates boarded the Valhalla and gained access to the ship's Aurora unit, 313. This is how they were able to hack into the network and plant the virus.
Thanks to our security protocols, we were able to shut down the network before the damage from the virus became irreversible.
But we're still vulnerable. If the pirates decide to launch a major offensive, we'd be hard-pressed to defend ourselves. We must rid the other AUs of that virus and bring the network back online. That's where you come in. We need you to deliver the vaccine to each of the AUs in this system. We'd also like you to investigate the pirates' activity in the area. We need to know what they're up to.
Condition red. All personnel to combat-ready stations. Repeat. Condition red.
Sir, a space pirate attack fleet has just warped out of some sort of wormhole. They're also heading for Sector 0, the planet's home base.
No! They're targeting the planetary defense system. Get down to the planet and aid the ground troops. Stop those pirates from disabling the defense system. Go!